Pastor Jim shared some statistics last weekend, and one of them that stood out to me was that 80% of people we know would come to church or check it out online if they were just invited. 80%. That is not a modest number. That is something that holds real significance. And it especially rang true after the video Pastor Jim showed of Penn Jillette, the famous magician from the duo Penn and Teller, giving some hard truths and a challenge to people who call themselves Christ followers. He basically asked, how much do you have to hate someone to not tell them about Jesus? By the way, the link to that video will be in the YouTube notes below, and it's worth the time to watch it if you missed it. Pastor Jim brought up the E word this past weekend, evangelism. It is a word that has a lot of negative connotations, and it's something that is really just so simple. It's just telling people about Jesus. It can be as simple as inviting someone to check out Meck's online campus to see what they think. As Pastor Jim pointed out, even Penn Jillette, a very vocal atheist, seemed to understand the missional why of evangelism, why it is so important to talk to others about your faith. But it seems that too many Christ followers miss that point. I mean, if that statistic is correct, that we could potentially alter the eternity of 80% of people who don't already have a relationship with Jesus, is that not worth extending the invitation to people we know within our sphere of influence? God wants to use us, so let's let him and do what he asks us to do. Let's tell others about him and invite them to church so that they can get to know him better. 80% is too significant to ignore.